11 points. That is how far this conference championship probability just collapsed in less than 24 hours. Pause. Coaching change ahead of the playoff push. When that headline dropped alongside a season-ending injury to the team's top player, smart money moved fast. We are talking nearly $1 million through this market in one session, and the price on the home team went from 42% all the way down to 31%. Let's break down exactly what happened and what it means. Let's get into what actually drove this move, because it was not one thing, it was three things stacking in the same news cycle. First, the team's top player is done for the rest of the season. In any conference championship forecast, that is a major repricing event by itself. Then, same window, a coaching change gets announced right in the middle of the playoff push, which almost never ends well for team cohesion or game plan continuity. And layered on top of that, the team's defensive efficiency has cratered to the bottom quarter of the league across their last 5 regular season games. You can pick whichever signal you want to react to. The market looked at all three at once and moved accordingly. Here is what the mechanics are telling us. This market was sitting at 42% for the home team, close to a coin flip heading into the finals run. Then, in one 24-hour session, nearly $1 million worth of contracts changed hands, and that probability fell 11 percentage points. You are now at 31%, which is the market saying there is roughly a 1 in 3 shot the home team makes the championship. And this is not a thin, easily pushed market. $1.75 million in liquidity behind it means these prices represent genuine collective conviction from a lot of participants. That is not a blip. That is a real consensus shift. Now here is where it gets interesting. The smart money flow signal on this market is showing sell, and that is not just describing the direction of the price move, it is about who is moving it. The participants with the strongest forecasting track record on sports championship markets moved early here, before the full picture was even public. The question the market is still debating: is 31% already the right number? Or does a mid-playoff coaching transition push this probability even lower before things stabilize? When informed flow has not reversed a sell signal, that is the market telling you the story is not finished yet. Let's put some historical context on this. Across the NFL and NBA, when a team absorbs a key player injury and faces a coaching transition heading into the playoff push simultaneously, conference championship markets have typically moved an additional 5 to 10 percentage points over the following week as that transition picture becomes clearer. The first game under new coaching staff is when the market gets its next real data point. And teams running bottom quartile defensive efficiency rarely recover fast enough in season to justify a deep run to the finals. The compounding effect here is exactly what makes this move look like it might not be done. So what are the next catalysts? The first game under the new coaching staff is going to be the big tell. If the defense tightens up and they win, this championship probability might stabilize at 31% or start climbing back toward the mid-30s. If they lose and the defense does not recover, you could be looking at another 5-point drop in this forecast. Any additional roster news in the next 48 hours could also move this further. Hit subscribe if you want the update the moment this market reprices. We track these conference championship forecasts in real time so you do not have to.